him! Shoot the boy!
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
That was good. That was good on that.
Can we move up?
Yeah.
Can we move along? All right, moving along.
Doing?
Making a movie.
Yeah.
It's life or death, right? Yeah.
My name is Robert Ham. I am the producer, co-director, co-writer, editor of the film Road to Ramadi. Basically, we did this film for a festival called the 168 Hour Project, where you had basically a week to write a film and a week to produce, shoot, and edit the film. So basically 168 hours to make a whole short film that had to be around 11 minutes. Basically, the story is about a young man who, after 9/11, went to fight in Iraq and has to come to grips with the realities of war, going through trials as a soldier does every day in a war scenario, seeing his fellow soldiers wounded and killed in front of him basically allows him or creates in him a vigor to fight. We shot it in 1 week, and there's a lot of problems with regards to that. We were limited in a lot of the resources and very small, tight budget, but it worked out. We had a very passionate crew, and everybody had a great time. We also had help with our stunts by a professional stunt coordinator, Kevin Durr, who's worked on numerous films, one which was Jarhead, which he was one of the main stuntmen in that. And so those people who helped us were crucial in the making of this film, without which we could have never made it, or let alone make it in less than a week. For the film festival, we were able to pull together crews and cast even before we wrote the script. We cast generally, telling people that this is what we're generally looking for, because we knew we wanted to do a war genre. I gave them lines from like Black Hawk Down, Saving Private Ryan, to just get a feel for how they could act. The young boy who was in it, I never met before. I cast him probably 5 days before we shot, and he spoke Arabic, and his mother was the one who translated some of the Arabic for the soldier that was speaking it in the film, and it kind of all came together. With all the different issues that come into play on creating a film based on an outside source that is kind of surprising and a week to make it, there are a lot of inherent problems with that. We initially put into the budget having a pyrotechnic come onto the set, and he was a professional pyrotechnic that's worked for huge productions. And I designed a scene where actually you see the kid blow up, and you see we also had a truck blow up. The pyrotechnic pulled out last minute because he had a paying job, or a better paying job. So we redesigned the scenes, and the way that we did the explosive in the film was we had a fog machine, and we basically set up a fan and blew the fog and a whole bunch of dirt and all sorts of stuff, and people were all throwing stuff, and that's how we pulled off that explosion.
3, 2, 1, bang!
I also was planning on having a lot of squibs, using the pyrotechnic, using squibs on the set and having things blow up and guys getting hit. But we had to, because we had limited time and limited money, we had to just kind of fake the whole thing. So when Patrick, the actor who gets shot in the neck and gets killed, we initially wanted to have a squib go off and you kind of see it a little bit more impactfully, but we kind of had to just pull it off cinematically. The crew was such a fantastic crew. Everybody loved to be there. Everybody loved the environment that we all created, and everybody was passionate about the project. And I feel like with the crew and the cast that we had, we couldn't have gotten anything better, because they did the best that they could. and I could feel that, and we could feel that vibe on the set. And I think if you talk to anybody on the set, they would all concur that we were all on the same page the whole time. The film definitely surpassed my expectations. We also did fairly well in the festival. The 168, we were nominated for Best Directing, Editing, Art Direction, and Music. It definitely was a great experience. At the very least, it was a great experience. It definitely surpassed my expectations, and I would love to do it again.